power flashes. It looks like it's tracking right for us.
The National Weather Service has issued tornado warnings.
Me and the kids were in the house and the sirens went off. It was horrific. We decided it's time for us to go. And we left everything behind.
When we got to San Francisco, we went to her mother's house. We stayed there for a while. We slept on the floor. I was lucky enough to land a job 3 weeks later as an assistant manager at a restaurant. We had to find somewhere to stay. But it was very, very challenging, even with a good income, to find something in the city. So we began going to hotels. Our money was just going. We did that for about a year. We had to come to that realization, like, we're homeless. I didn't want to say it to myself because I felt so ashamed of acknowledging that we had nowhere to go.
It did take a while to actually get into a family shelter. Things at that time changed again. I actually became hospitalized right after I had my son. Due to the pelvic dysfunction that I had. The doctor told me it would take up to 2 to 3 years to fully recover and walk properly. There's no way that I'd be able to take care of 5 kids in a wheelchair or in bed all day. We realized that we need help.
The stress level was, during my wife's health complications, was very high. From going in and out of the hospital with her, telling her everything is going to be okay, taking my children to school every day, being at the shelter at a certain time every day. I had to really go inward. I had to go inside myself to find out how much I can do.
And then we had a miracle. We got a phone call from Mercy Housing. There's a housing opportunity, and I think it's perfect for your family.
When people move into our buildings, it's such an emotional moment, one that's very private and very few people get to share. But as you watch somebody come in and you watch the stress of whatever they've been coming through just peel off when they move into that apartment, I think that's really what Dignity Health and Mercy Housing are about. We're just trying to create healthier situations for people. And housing and health are just foundational to that work everywhere you go.
With the accessibility, I saw so many things that I can do on my own for the first time.
Mercy Housing was definitely a point in our lives where foundation could finally be restored.
It has allowed me to regain myself as a mother, as a person, and enjoy life again.
Being homeless is a lifelong journey because you have that responsibility now of giving back to families who have their situation worse off than we are right now.